Nigeria in West Africa is Africa's most populous nation with over 220 million people. It's became independent from Britain in 1960 and is a free republic with Abuja as its capital. The country is ethnically diverse with a major group including the Hausa, Fulani, Yoruba and Igbo. Its economy followed by oil export, farming and service ranked 5th in Africa. Despite rich resources, Nigeria faces corruption, insecurity, and infrastructure gaps. Culturally, vibrant is home to Nollywood and renowned figures in literature, music, and global leadership.
It's a bleak picture that the first quarter employment data paints, as even more people are unemployed. The number of unemployed persons has gone up to 8.2 million. The expanded unemployment rate, including those that have given up looking for work, has gone up by 1.2 percentage points to 43.1% in the first quarter. The number of those who have given up looking for work increased by 7,000. The number of persons who were not economically active for reasons other than discouragement increased by 177,000.
Now I will explain the 10 years unemployment data rate of Nigeria from 2014 until 2024. Based on the available data, we can observe a consistent upward trend beginning in 2014 with an unemployment rate of 3.9%, which gradually increased to 4.40% in 2015, 4.15% in 2016, and 5.07% in 2018. This steady rise highlights the growing economic challenges and limited job opportunities in the country. The increasing unemployment rate may be linked to factors such as population growth, economic instability, and insufficient job creation, particularly for young people and recent graduates.
In 2019, we have 5.21% increase, 0.14 from last year. In 2020, we have 5.74% increase, 0.53 from last year. In 2021, we have 5.45% decrease on negative 0.29 from last year. In 2020, we have 3.82% decrease on negative 1.63 from last year. In 2023, we have 3.07% decrease on negative 0.75 from last year. And the last, in 2024, we have 2.99% decrease on negative 0.08 from last year.
Over the past decade, Nigeria unemployment rate has seen dramatic shift, starting at 3.9% in 2040. It climbed steadily to a worrying 5.74% in 2020, the highest in this period. But post 2020, we see a surprising turnaround with rate dropping sharply to just 2.99% by 2024. This roller coaster reflects two very different stories. First, a period of crisis, and later, a pace of recovery, though with some caveats. Why did unemployment spike during those early years? That have four major reasons. First, oil price collapse. Nigeria economy rely heavily on oil export. When global price crashed in 2014 to 2016, government revenue plummeted, leading to budget cut and job losses. Next, population boom. Nigeria workforce grew rapidly, but formal job creation could not keep up, especially for youth. Third, conflict and instability. Boko Haram insurgency disrupted business, farming, and investment in the north, worsening unemployment. Lastly, COVID-19 blow. The pandemic was the final straw. Lockdown hit informal workers harder, street vendors, small traders, many of whom are not even captured in official data. So how did the rate drop so sharply after 2022? There are two key drivers. First, government program. Initiatives like Empower provided temporary job and skills training, especially for youth. While helpful, these are often short-term fix. Last, economic recovery. Post-pandemic business reopened, oil price stabilized, and global demand returned, creating some new jobs.
Next, we have issues related to the analysis found for Nigeria. In 2014, gross domestic product rebased. Nigeria became Africa's largest economy but faced jobless growth. Unemployment rate for Nigeria is 24%. And for youth unemployment, we got about 50%, over 64 million youth affected. Poor infrastructure, skills, debts, and all dependent on direct job creations. For 2017, unemployment rate for Nigeria rose to 18.18%, worsened by recessions and oil price crash. Job cuts in oil or manufacturing rural discuss unemployment high. Weak social safety nets dependent poverty rates. For 2024, in quarter 1, unemployment rate is 5.3%. For unemployment, we got about 10.4% using a new ILO method. Youth jobless rate in about 8.4%. Urban areas hardest hit. For quarter 2, improvement we got about 4.3%, but structural problems or reliance informal jobs still persist.
Unemployment in Nigeria can be categorized into several types. The first one is frictional unemployment, occur when people are temporarily between jobs such as fresh graduate or those switching career. Next, structural unemployment happens when there is a mismatch between worker skill and available jobs, often due to changes in the economy or technology. Next, seasonal unemployment. In fact, the people whose jobs depend on certain times of the year, like farmers or construction workers. Cyclical unemployment arises during period of economic downturn when businesses reduce their workforce. Lastly, voluntary unemployment refers to individuals who choose not to work despite available job opportunities, often due to dissatisfaction with pay or condition. Understanding these types help in tackling Nigeria's unemployment challenges more effectively.